The life story of Winston Churchill. In the annals of history, few figures command the same awe and admiration as Sir Winston Churchill. Born into privilege on November 30th, 1874, at Blenheim Palace, his destiny seemed preordained. Yet, it was his indomitable spirit, unwavering resolve, and towering intellect that would etch his name into the annals of time. Churchill's early years were marked by a sense of adventure and curiosity. His education, though erratic, was rich in exposure to literature, history, and the arts. Despite struggling academically, his passion for learning never waned. He sought out experiences that would shape his character and perspective, from serving as a young cavalry officer in the British Army to reporting on conflicts in far-flung corners of the globe. His political career began in earnest in 1900 when he was elected to Parliament as a Conservative. A restless spirit, Churchill defied easy categorization, crossing party lines and championing causes he believed in. As First Lord of the Admiralty during World War I, his boldness and vision were both his greatest assets and liabilities. The ill-fated Gallipoli campaign stained his reputation, but failed to dampen his resolve. The interwar years saw Churchill's political fortunes ebb and flow. He warned prophetically of the rising threat of Nazi Germany, earning him scorn and ridicule from many quarters. But as the storm clouds of war gathered once more, his steadfastness and foresight became the nation's beacon of hope. Appointed Prime Minister in May 1940, Churchill's leadership during World War II is the stuff of legend. His stirring oratory rallied a nation in its darkest hour, inspiring ordinary men and women to acts of extraordinary courage. Against all odds, he stood firm against tyranny, forging alliances with unlikely allies and charting a course to victory. Yet, as the war drew to a close, Churchill found himself out of step with the shifting tides of politics. Defeated in the 1945 general election, he would spend the next decade in the political wilderness. But true to form, he refused to fade into obscurity. In 1951, Churchill returned to Downing Street as Prime Minister once more, his indomitable spirit undiminished by age. His second tenure saw him confront new challenges, from the struggle for independence in the colonies to the looming specter of the Cold War. Through it all, he remained a towering figure on the world stage, his wit and wisdom leaving an indelible mark on history. Churchill's final years were marked by reflection and contemplation. In 1953, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature for his mastery of the written word, a fitting tribute to a man whose eloquence had shaped the destiny of nations. Sir Winston Churchill passed away on January 24, 1965, mourned by a grateful nation and remembered as one of the greatest statesmen of the 20th century. His legacy endures not only in the pages of history, but in the ideals of courage, resilience, and determination that he embodied. As he once said, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts." And in that regard, Churchill's legacy will endure for generations to come.